Good morning, YouTube. It is I, the new me in 2010. It's been a long time. Today is March 5th, 2019, and the journey continues. Nothing much new going on in this neck of the woods. I am on my way to work, so I thought I would do a video in March because I don't think I did too many videos last year, but I have hit the reset button yet again, my famous reset button. Never give up, never stop. So that decision came upon actually came before I actually went to the doctor. Yesterday I went to the doctor, been monitoring my blood pressure and everything, so it's coming down slowly, but in order for her not to increase my medication, I have to lose some weight. So we made a deal yesterday. I told her I will come back in 3 months because I think my head is finally ready to be in the game and focus on this. It's been a while since I've been able to have my head in the game because of other things going on. A lot of changes happened at the end of last year, and for the last 6 months been going through change. So nothing bad, it's just change is inevitable. So dealing with that and not being able to focus on myself and what I need to do for me. So I have decided that I'm taking the next 3 months to do what I need to do for me, and that is get this weight off of me, because that's the only thing. I got my lab work yesterday. Cholesterol was in line. A1C actually went down because it has started increasing, but it's still in the normal range, but it was starting to creep up there to diabetic level. It was still in the 5 range. It had gotten high as 5.8. And I'm not used to my blood sugar, my A1C being that high. So this time it did come down 2 points from December. So I am constantly working on that to make sure I never reach diabetic state. Because I know diabetes runs in my family. Just because it runs in my family doesn't mean I have to succumb to that disease. So so her question to me, what was the game plan? The game plan, I'm doing keto again, and I'm doing strict keto. I've tried it before. I was losing weight on it, and I just got off and kind of stopped it. But I have tons of cookbooks, tons of articles, tons of research, and I think this is what's going to work for me, or at least I'm going to give it a good old college try. I'm going to get keto down packed again before I introduce intermittent fasting. I know I can do intermittent fasting because I had to fast yesterday for my blood work, and it was like I did not eat until 1:30 yesterday. So I know if I really want to do intermittent fasting and put my mind to it, I can do it. But I just want to get the fundamentals of keto back down, eating getting my macros back down before I jump into adding intermittent fasting onto it. I may just do keto for the first month and then introduce intermittent fasting next month. So, along with doing keto, I'm going to kick my cardio up, and I would decide to take the highway today, and it's an accident on the highway, and I'm running late as usual. So I'm going to kick my cardio up. I'm going to kind of start off slow because I've been doing a little cardio here and there, but I do have a recumbent bike that I'm going to do that at least 3 times a week starting out, and then maybe add in some my walk away to pounds And then eventually I'm going to work my way up to adding weights into all of this. The goal my physician gave me was to lose 5 pounds by the time I come back to her. And I looked at her and said, just 5 pounds? She said, if you do it slow. I said, but okay, we're going to do 5 pounds, but we want more than 5 pounds. My ambitious goal is to lose 30 pounds by the time I see her again. So we're going to see what I can accomplish before I go back to the doctor on June the 3rd. So this morning I got up, I had my bulletproof coffee, and I'm probably not going to do that every morning, but I do like it. So, and that'll take me at least till about 11. What is going on here? Then so I also packed, I'm a snacker, so I like to have snacks, but I want them to be keto friendly. I have my favorites are macadamia nuts. They're high in fat, but you have to watch the carb count on them. Also, I keep peppers, those little mini sweet peppers in my refrigerator at work, so that I can snack on those as well, with a little ranch dressing or cream cheese. So all of that's keto friendly. Or have some boiled eggs around. So today I brought with me my macadamia nuts. I have a smoked sausage and a boiled egg for breakfast whenever I decide to eat that. And then I packed a salad with turkey, so a little gorgonzola cheese, some bacon bits, and egg and avocado with the ranch dressing to go on top of that for lunch. So I will be sitting there. I am going to journal what I eat, write it down and do it in my Fitness Pal, so I can go back and look and see what I've eaten that week to make me see when I have successes and when I have failures. So this traffic is a hot mess. What in the world? 2 lanes look like, oh gosh. This is when I have to put on my patience cap, because I should have just went out the streets. But when I run late, I try to hop on the highway, because it really only takes me about 15 minutes when there's not traffic to get to work. But oh, what can I do about that? Nothing. And so along with diet, exercise, I'm going to start journaling again, because I still have to figure out what is the roadblock. Why do I keep sabotaging myself? And I still have not. That's an age-old question that I've always had that I do not have the answer to yet. So that bears some investigation. Because sometimes I wonder, is it just because I've been heavy, fat all my life that I fear getting to the point, actually reaching my goal, because I don't know how to live in that space? Could that be it? My boyfriend made a comment. We were talking the other night, and I was telling him about my doctor's appointment and everything, and you know, he's all on board with whatever I need to do to get healthy, get off the medication. But he said to me he has a picture that he wants to show me when I was at my lowest. And mind you, my lowest has only been 280. That's the lowest I've been in the last 9 years, is 280. And it wasn't so much the weight, it was just that I was shaped differently. I was I looked much smaller than what I was. And he said that seemed to be where the happiest where you were the happiest. And I was like, wow. So then it makes me wonder, is my happiness tied to my weight loss? Or am I not as happy as I could be because I'm not where I was? Or, I don't know. So, like I said, that bears some investigation, some deep thought and ponderance. And like I said, and that was probably about actually 6 years ago when I was at my lowest. Because it seemed like once my father got sick, I started picking the weight up because I started not focusing on myself and what I needed to do for me. And going back and forth to the hospital every day, eating hospital food, and just not incorporating the healthy habits that I once had, and not having a trainer. So I may investigate getting another trainer, because I do have a gym membership that I don't even use. I'm just paying these people, which is utterly insane. But I know I'm not the only one out there that does that. So it's just a lot of things that I have to really think about, contemplate, figure out. That's what is going to make me the most successful. And I need to orchestrate my life around my health, getting healthier. And like I told my doctor, so my biggest issue is I need to get the weight off. And her answer was yes. If you get the weight off, you wouldn't have to take the medicine. And the other epiphany that I had to get new prescriptions for my medicine the other week, and they had to change my blood pressure medicine because for some reason the medicine I was on previously is low. They have low stock of it. And when I came to the realization that they had to change my medicine, I was like, okay, I'm tired of this. I really am tired of taking this medicine. I don't want to have to do this the rest of my life. It's something about approaching 50 that a light bulb and a switch is going off in my head. And there's a lot of things I don't want to have to do as I age. And one of those things is taking medicine. If I lose, and my boyfriend looked at me when I told him that if I lost the weight, I could come off the medicine. He looked at me, he said, really? In order for you to come off the medicine, all you have to do is lose the weight? He said, so what is stopping? His question to me, what's stopping you? I have to figure that out. And I'm still trying to figure out what is stopping me. Because nobody dictates to me what I eat, whether I exercise or not. That's all free will. And the realization that I'm the only one that can change the situation that I'm in. If I don't do it, nobody can do it for me. So, with that being said, I have to start doing what I know to do. And what I don't know to do, I need to learn to do. I have to get my energy level back. And that's the one thing I have noticed. My energy level is decreasing. And I know that's because of what I'm putting in my body. And I'm not being physically active as I was. Just 30 minutes a day. That's all is required. I know I'm never going to be a gym rat because I don't like working out like that. But I just need to move my body for 30 minutes a day. And if I do more than that, that's just gravy. That's just extra. So there are certain commitments I have to make to myself. I have to sit down and write out a contract with myself, because I refuse to go back to the doctor on the 3rd of June and not have succeeded in anything. Because when I went to the doctor in December, I had only lost 3 pounds. When I went back to the doctor yesterday, I had gained 3 pounds. The 3 pounds is back. It's like there is no consistency in what I'm doing. That's another issue. I can do good for a couple of weeks and then I fall off the wagon. My biggest fall off this, oh Lord Jesus, my biggest fall off this time is Girl Scout cookie time. And me being a former Girl Scout, I just order Girl Scout cookies, order stuff from the kind my boyfriend likes, the kind I like. And what I realized the last 2 weeks, I've been eating a box of cookies every other day. Why? Am I eating them just because they're there? Am I eating them? But sometimes it's out of stress, and I eat when I'm stressed. I'm an emotional eater. I eat when I'm stressed, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. So we know that. But it's having to get that food addiction, is what I call it, under control and bring it into submission. Bring it under submission. So learning how to deal with things without food. And you would think I wouldn't be able to do that because I am a lab band patient. But what I've noticed here the last couple of weeks is that we know the cookies will bypass the band because it's a slider food. Cookies, chips or whatever will bypass the band. It's gonna go right down. It's a slider food. But if you fill up on those slider foods and then you try to eat your regular food, you're gonna have a stuck episode. You're gonna be throwing up and all that stuff. And that's what I've experienced the last couple of weeks. So, and then I need to establish a cutoff time for me to stop eating, because sometimes I find myself eating late and then trying to go to bed, and then I end up with acid reflux and waking up in the middle of the night. So that's interrupting my sleep, and we all know sleep is important to weight loss as well. So it's just a lot of revelations that are coming into play as I'm on this drive to work this morning. And I just thought I'd stop in and make this video. Make it for myself so I can look. A lot of my videos I just make for me. And anything I say or do can help somebody, that's all fine and well. But this is helping me talk it out, think it out, plan it out, so that I can go back and look. And sometimes I do go back and look at my videos to see what was going on at that time and in that space. Every video I make, I don't publish. But I am going to get back onto uploading my videos. Just purely for the sake of, just for me. And like I say, if it helps somebody, that's great. That would be great. And I think I'm going to come back and start doing cooking videos again. I'm not a chef. I'm just a person that likes to cook. And I need to learn to modify my recipes. Because I do know one thing. I do like sweets. So I need to learn to modify. And like I said, I've done it in the past. I've made a keto pound cake. I made the keto fat bombs, which I need to make some this week. The other thing I've been enjoying the last couple of days with keto, you can have whipped cream. So I've been doing my strawberries or some type of berry. Matter of fact, I gotta make sure I eat my blueberries and my raspberries that I bought so they don't go bad. But I've been eating strawberries. Like last night I wanted something sweet, so I just had me like 3 or 4 strawberries, sliced it, and then put some whipped cream on top of it, and that satisfied my sweet tooth. And you can have that on keto. I'm going to experiment with making ice cream, keto ice cream, because that's another one of my favorites. So it's like just adapting my lifestyle, my new way of eating to accommodate where I can still have things that I like, but they're keto friendly, and eat them in moderation. So that is my plan. And I've seen a lot of people have much success with this keto plan. So I'm hoping. And I had some success when I was doing it religiously. But I wasn't strict on myself when I was doing it. But I did lose some weight. I wasn't losing as fast as some people. But my goal is to lose it. I don't care how it can be fast. Because naturally I'm a slow loser, but I feel that I'm a slow loser. I've never just dropped weight real fast, other than when I first had my lap band surgery. So the other thing I need to do is I need to make an appointment with my lap band surgeon, just to I like to go and get everything checked out. I don't think I need another field, because I feel like I have enough restriction. But I do like to go at least once or twice a year to make sure everything is still in place. With me having those stuck episodes and throwing up the last couple of weeks, I really want to go check and make sure there's no erosion or anything going on with my band. Because last time I went, everything was fine. So I think I will make that appointment for maybe next month. Have a conversation with him to see what else I need to be doing. And I can't say that it's a tool. I haven't really utilized my tool like I should have. It's not the tool's fault, it's my fault. Because once you learn how to cheat a thing, you know how to get past it. And with the band, you can do that. And if someone would ask if I contemplated having a different weight loss surgery, I have. But before I do anything else like that again, I have to really give it my 100% all, where I can really say that I laid everything out on the table. I've done everything I know to do. I've been, sticking to a plan, and it really, really has not been working for me. Before I even consider that. Now, when I do go to him, I may talk to him again, because I know some doctors are not doing the lap band anymore. That's just not a popular procedure anymore. The sleeve has become more popular, but because I've had my lap band for it'll be 9 years next month. I've had little success with it. And that could be grounds for having a different surgery. So that's something else I've contemplated. So depending on how focused I am with this, and I said, it may just, I just need a little extra help. But if I use my lap band like I'm supposed to, it wouldn't be no problem. So I'm going to try to do what I need to do with this keto plan and getting my behind moving and exercising, getting a routine together, doing some strength training along with cardio, and we're gonna see what these results yielded in the next 3 months. So I may do a video once a week. So I know I'm weighing in. I'm weighing in every Tuesday. Tuesdays are my weigh-in days. I don't weigh in on Mondays. So I got on the scale today. I took a picture of the scale so I can have for my records. And I'm going to weigh in once a week. And my other issue is not becoming scale obsessed, where I step on the scale every day, which is not good. But I know I can't let my main focus be on the scale. I have to also look at the non-scale victories, how I'm feeling, how my clothes are fitting. I need to retake my measurements, and I'll probably do that this evening. So it's just like I'm starting all over again. Like I say, it's called hitting that reset button. So taking pictures, measurements, weight on the scale, writing down what I'm eating, using my Fitness Pal. Getting in my steps. I have my Fitbit program for 1,000 steps a day. So that means I need to get up from my desk more often. So my other goal is to get up from my desk if not every hour, every other hour, to walk around our building so that I get some steps in while I'm at work. So I am almost at work. So see, that 15-minute ride has turned into a half-hour ride because there was an accident on the highway. That's the other thing. I need to start prepping my stuff at night so that I can get my behind out the house. Because I had to fix my lunch and everything this morning, and then I didn't wake up on time. I didn't wake up till 10 to 7 this morning because I woke up off and on during the night. So I had to fix that too. So what I'll probably do this evening is I'm going to cook this evening, but I have a nail appointment this evening, so I may not be cooking. It may just be eating something simple this evening, a salad, or I cooked meatloaf the other night, so I might just have meatloaf and some type of vegetable or something on the side. And then I'll actually cook dinner tomorrow. But when I get home, needless to say, no matter what time I get home, I need to prepare for tomorrow. And I think that's going to help me prepared so that nothing tempt, no temptations get in the way. Well, all right, guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful, marvelous Tuesday. I hope to talk to you guys soon. And I have no makeup on today. I'm looking real plain today. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Be blessed. Stay focused on your goals. Talk to you soon. Bye.